the ivy green, the prettiest picture you've ever seen is Christmas in Killarney.
Well, usually I talk about more grandiose stuff here. I like to talk about things like elves or mermaids in space. But since this is vlog week, I thought I'd go ahead and talk a little bit more real. About the common folk, about just it's everyday sort of occurrences. So I decided I'd go ahead and talk about 6 of the main differences I noticed between America and Ireland. And basically, this is just to sort of educate you about some of the things you might not have known about. And also, just in case you're ever going to Ireland, things that you might want to be aware of. So anyways, number 1 is the restaurants. In Ireland, it takes a long time for people to serve you the food. Another thing about it is, in Ireland, you really don't want to tip your waiter. Or you can. I would say, technically you're supposed to tip them about 20% if you like the service. Another thing about it is, in Ireland, you don't want to tip your bartender no matter what. I mean, it's not expected, and they're not going to care. I hear some people say they get offended by it. I personally don't think they would. It's basically free money. But anyways, basically in Ireland, it's customary for people to just kind of sit around a little bit and talk. They don't want to hurry you. They don't want you to feel rushed by giving you the bill too quick. So just be aware of that. I think at one restaurant, me and Dad sat and waited for about 3 hours for the bill to come until finally it ended up arriving. It might have just been a bad restaurant. I'm not 100% sure. It wasn't like that at all restaurants. But the second big difference between Ireland and America, certainly an important one, is the electric connectors. In Ireland, they have these things, it's like 3 slashes. America is just a circle, in case any of my Irish listeners are watching. 2 dots, and then a 3rd dot at the bottom. It's kind of like a face, 2 eyes and a dot. Ireland is basically the same thing, only just more horizontal. It was a big difference, and it was one I wasn't really expecting. I had my regular phone charger when I came here, so I ended up having to buy an adapter. I definitely suggest you go ahead and get one. I can't say which one is worse, the Irish one or the America. All I'll say is that the United States takes up a lot less space than the Irish version. So, I'm not saying, it's different is all. That's all I really am trying to say. Number 3 is the work hours. In Ireland, people work a lot less. It's about 6-hour days, basically. In the United States, we work a lot more than other countries, in case you didn't know that. 8 hours isn't really normal in other countries. Also, about an hour lunch break, I think, in Ireland, for certain jobs at least. Also, they get their weekends off. And at Christmas time, nobody was working. We had trouble exchanging money, getting a lot of stuff done because every place was closed until Wednesday. They don't actually celebrate New Year's very much in Ireland. It's not as big as a deal. So basically, I think a lot of the places should be open that day. Maybe not, but the pubs were definitely open. But anyways, if you're going to Ireland, I'd say best not to do it during Christmas time, because most of the places are closed. But at the same time, if you go on Christmas time, there's not going to be as many people at some of the scenic locations. So there's both good points and bad points about going near Christmas. You be the judge. Let me think it's number 4, is the channels on TV. The channels on TV in Ireland, it was actually a pretty astounding difference. There really isn't that many channels in Ireland. They got 5 basic channels, one being the BBC. They have mostly American culture a lot in Ireland. I was really disappointed by that, because I was expecting some kind of like Irish stories. But really, they have the same things, only it's the most popular things that are popular in Ireland for them. Like, it's basically, they know about Star Wars, they know about Finding Nemo. They probably don't know about the new Will Ferrell movie that's coming out. I mean, the only real unique character in Ireland I heard about was Fungus the Boogeyman Christmas special. I never actually watched it. It might actually be American, I don't know. But I mean, America definitely beats Ireland in TV. We have like a million channels, although, to be honest, most of them are total crap. Anyways, number 5, the ice in sodas. And I know this is one I've been kind of harping on, but there's not a lot of ice in the drinks in Ireland. And not just soda, there wasn't much ice in the beer and a lot of things. And if you like your liquids cool, that can be a problem. Basically, they leave it out in these, like, large, like, shelves. Just kind of leave the soda there. So when you get it, it's, like, lukewarm. It's barely cold at all. One time, I went to a restaurant, and they gave us a big glass of soda. It was completely full, and there were 2 ice cubes. It was just like, if you wanted to give me soda, you know, if you're going to just put 2 ice cubes in there, you might as well just not put any in there. There's just no point. But anyways, we beat you in soda. That is one thing America is better at than Ireland. So I guess that's something to be proud of. Number 6 is the bathrooms, and this is a pretty big difference. I don't want to put down my own country, but the bathrooms in America, they suck, to be honest. There's just this big crack in the wall of the bathrooms in America. Anyone passing by can look in and see you, can spy on you, you know, doing your business. In Ireland, there's a lot more privacy. It's basically your own room. You can just sit down, just sort of relax, lock the door. One difference I did see with the Irish toilets compared to the American toilets was the Irish toilets have like 2 buttons you use to flush. And I actually never figured out what the 2 buttons did. I just pushed them randomly until finally the toilet flushed. But, you know, just basic... another thing is, with the toilets in Ireland, some of them cost money. I went to one place and it cost me like $5 to go to the restroom. So it was probably the most expensive poop I've ever taken. But I really had to go. Anyways, that's all I have to say about the differences between Ireland and America. One thing I wanted to do before I ended off was explain to you all what I promised I'd tell about in my ice bath challenge. Why it is that I take showers with swim trunks on. And it's not because I'm a never nude, as a lot of people have been theorizing. I go swimming in college, and basically I'm out of the pool, and I go to the showers, and there just isn't any particular reason to take off my shorts. So I don't bother to, and I just basically take my shower. Anyways, that's really all I had to say. I did want to show you guys one more thing. Oh! Decided to go ahead and show you all my cat. This is Pew. Say hello, Pew. There he is. Hello. He's a special guest on our show. I had Maggie on, so I thought, you look very happy, aren't you? Okay. Alright. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, I don't think you like that. See you all later.